Good evening, everyone. And it's exciting having you all join the James Oluwole Leadership Masterclass again today. I'm excited to have everyone joining. My name remains James Oluwole, and this is our Leadership Masterclass, which we hold every 2 weeks. And it's been very inspiring, very engaging, looking at different subjects and aspects that has to do with our career development, our businesses, and our growth. This masterclass has been very intentional from the very beginning that we started focusing on how we can develop a community of professionals, a community of individuals that are passionate to continue to change their levels, to continue to create the right platforms that they can engage and to continue to aspire towards greatness in their field of endeavors. And so far, so good. It's been so much of an impact based on different levels of feedbacks that we've received over time. And for those that are joining us newly, we want to welcome you. This is a global family. I'm currently speaking from Maputo, Mozambique, but we have friends and colleagues that are joining us from different parts of the world, those from America, from UK, from Nigeria, from Eswatini, from Mozambique itself, from Ghana, and many other places. And I just want to welcome everyone. Today being the 11th day of May, it's been an exciting time and super excited that we are starting a very new um, topic today. After we've looked at over the last three sections, we've looked at the aspect of finance. And I want to believe for those that have access to or I have been able to listen to the YouTube teachings on that, and those that also participated live, it's been a very, very impactful and interesting experience. And the feedback so far has been overwhelming. And same as all other subjects that I've tried to handle. And the intention is that as much as we're providing this as a free service, the intention is that we want to continue to grow intentionally with purpose, with passion, towards seeing that everyone will create a level of impact and growth in our journeys. And one key thing I understand and I do believe is that in every aspect of life, there is always room for improvement. Learning is a continuous thing. And as my mentor, John Maxwell, used to talk about, that every day we learn, we relearn, and we unlearn. It's always an opportunity to meet global mindset of people, particularly from the African region, where we're able to come together, and also from other parts of the world, and we share ideas, we engage. And this platform is one platform that has really been of that great impact. And I just want to thank everyone for your time, for your trust in me, and setting up your time even at this time for us to engage again. We're starting a new subject, a new topic, which we would cover in this section today and also probably in another section in the next 2 weeks. And we're starting an interesting topic called building and sustaining strategic relationship for business and career success. For those that are meeting me for the first time, I'm a leadership coach, a speaker, and a trainer with the John Maxwell Certified Team John Maxwell Leadership Program. I'm also a chartered accountant, ACCA UK. I'm also a member of the Billionaires Conclave under the mentorship of Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, the common sense guru himself, who had written several books, including the School of Money. I'm also one that is so much passionate and interested in terms of my career growth and also into finance and business development. And I'm currently heading the role of a finance directorship, which I've held over the last 9 years. So I have been one who, over the last 10, 12 years of my career, I've been at that level of leadership and management, and to some extent can speak more on that areas based on the different experience over years that I've been able to gather. So this is just few of my that I can share in terms of my resume. And it's interesting sometimes that we share this to help our audience have that level of confidence to know that When we are engaging, we are not just engaging from a theoretical perspective, we're engaging based on realities, based on experience. And most of our engagement has been very practical, very, very interactive. And we generally spend an hour and 30 minutes in this section. So if you're using your Mozambique time, we should be ending by 8:30 p.m. For those that are in Ghana, we should be ending by 6:30 p.m. And the Nigerian community, it's at 7:30 p.m. We start 6 p.m. Nigerian time, and we end at 7:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So let's go through this journey, and we generally take 50 minutes thereabout I share my presentation, and after that we take close to 30 minutes for questions and other information that we may have to share. On this subject today, we're looking at building and sustaining strategic relationship for business and career success. And I'm super excited that we're starting this because this is something key that I would say it's of a needed interest to everyone in our career today. So by way of definition, what is relationship building? I said relationship building refers to the process of developing and nurturing connections with individuals or organizations over time. This involves establishing trust, understanding, and mutual respect. In a business context, relationship building is not only important for fostering positive interactions with clients, but it's also crucial for networking with partners, with suppliers, and with colleagues. Effective relationship building requires strong communication skills, empathy, and the ability to listen and engage authentically. The goal is to create lasting, productive relationships that can lead to collaboration, partnership, loyalty, and shared success. Let me share that, to be honest, I have come to realize that relationship is one vital element that every human nature requires in terms of our growth and in our journey of life. And unfortunately, I have continued to see people abusing relationship. I've seen people intentionally not willing to create opportunities for relationships. And I've seen where people also have used the platforms of relationship to maximize great opportunities in their lives. And I would say the little aspect that relationship has played a vital and pivotal role in my journey of career success and also in other aspects of life. Relationship has become something that is key, particularly when we use it with the clarity of value addition, mutual benefit between parties. And this is a topic that I feel that at this moment we all need as we are aspiring in our growth, as we are aspiring in our journeys, in our career, in our businesses, in our ministry. The aspect of relationship cannot be overemphasized. Let's look at briefly what are the importance of building valuable relationship. It's important that we understand the value, the importance, the benefits that relationship brings. One of the benefits relationship brings is that it creates connections. Relationship, please understand, they are advantageous and they create a long-lasting connections between parties. Without relationship, there is no progress. I want us to understand this. That sometimes without relationship, people just stay stifled. You can't move. You can't move. Relationship encourages progress. Relationship building accelerates one's success in life. That's what relationship does. It accelerates one's success in life. For those in leadership, never you underestimate the power of making connections and building relationship with people, including your employees or team, before asking them to follow you or to work on a project with you. For people to follow you and to work with you as in a leadership capacity, in anywhere, in any form, in any organization, in any society, They must trust you. And trust can only be fostered through relationships. So I want us to be very, very conscious of why we are engaging on this subject today. Relationship is so important, and it helps to create connections. According to my mentor, John C. Maxwell, in The Law of Connection, in one of his books, he said, when a leader truly has done the work to connect with his people, you can see it in the way the organization functions. Employees exhibit loyalty and a strong work ethics. The vision of the leader becomes the aspiration of the people. The impact the organization will achieve is just incredible. This is what relationship does. It harnesses the potentials of people and it brings the best out of them. But it takes the responsibility of the business owner, it takes the responsibility of the management to see how they can build that workspace environment that staffs, employees, workers can work together. Ministries needs to see how they can bring the best out of their people, to see how they can interact and bring the best in their mission and objective. I was just in a church earlier today on a convocation, and I was sharing with the pastor just this some few hours ago how intriguing and so much of value I have for him and his members, particularly when I see the teamwork, I see the collaborativeness that he has amongst his church members, and particularly those that are heading critical positions. It's just something that I really admire, and I share that feedback with him. So when you are a leader and you are able to harness this, it helps to build a credible organization. The second importance of relationship are doors of opportunities. Please understand, every day I am intentional in building relationship because I have come to realize that relationships are doors to opportunities. When a door is shut on you and you can't access it, can I be honest with you? It is because someone inside has failed to open the door, or the person has failed to grant you access to the door. Please understand that relationships are doors. There are many doors of opportunities. If we can be sincere with ourselves, and many of us we have lost because we didn't have relationship. Many have lost a vital contract, a project that they knew they have all the capacity and the competence to execute the project, but they don't just have relationship. And let me clarify, when we talk about relationship, we are not talking about bribing your way to get things through. No. Sometimes people assume that when we say one has a relationship, it means you have to do some things unethical to get your way through. Never. A lasting and sustaining relationship is earned through value, through cordial value and relationship, and through trust. And this is the kind of relationship I want us to begin to imagine and to begin to operate on. Please know that relationships, they are doors of opportunity. Relationship is one of the major keys that opens any door of opportunities in business and in career. My mentor, again, John Maxwell, he mostly says this. He says, who do you know that I need to know? Anytime he's with people, this is one question he keeps asking. He will ask people that, please, who do you know? I am your friend today. You are my friend today, but who do you know that I need to know? And just him asking those questions, he has had opportunities of meeting presidents, different presidents of America and other nations, different high-level business tycoons and professionals that he couldn't have imagined to have met. But because he was intentional in understanding the value of doors, that people make people, and it is through people you can continue to create networks. So he always asks this question, who do you know that I should know? And this is one question I would want every one of us to be intentional about. And to be honest with you, I am super intentional in building relationships, I am, because I now understand that relationships are doors of opportunities. Just today, the numbers of relationships I've made, I think they are more than 5. And I was intentional in making those relationships. I was taking people's contact, I was engaging with them, and I'm thinking how we can build networks and connections. Why? Because I have known that relationships are doors. Living a life of myself and family alone is the most foolish decision one can make at this time. And I want to encourage us. This idea of, sometimes you hear people saying, oh, I don't trust people. I don't trust anyone. I can't do business with anyone. All rich people are thieves. All rich people that are wealthy, they are not genuine. All pastors are fake. All religious leaders are fake. Come on. You just need to be careful. So people begin to behave me and me alone. It's just I just do things my way. I don't care about what people say. If you continue that way, I'm sorry. No matter your level of success, you may have been missing a lot by not understanding what relationship could have done for you. Relationship brings so much of opportunities and is a doorway. And please, we need to start changing our orientation. There are situations we hear people saying, particularly in their offices, oh, when they arrive office, they don't greet anybody. They just walk straight to their desks. They don't have time to relate with anyone so that they don't want anybody to disrespect them. You know, I am the big boss in the office, so I don't want anybody to know. I don't want to belittle myself. You hear people running their mouths this way. And I just imagine, how can you want to make an impact, because even as a low staff, like a driver, can even be a pivotal to your success. I'm telling you the truth. I have seen drivers that have opened doors of opportunities because they know people that I don't know. That's how the value, but we need to create that platform where we can engage. And this is what we're encouraging. Unfortunately, such people that continue to struggle, and people of such, they continue to struggle and they achieve low value in their organization because they lack the understanding of how they can maximize relationship in workplace. The number 3 importance of relationship is that relationship is one of the new currency of money. If you don't know, please know today that relationship is one of the new currency of money. Anything money can buy, relationship can buy it. Anything you can imagine, is it a car that money can buy? Relationship can give you a car. Is it a house? Relationship can give you a house. You want to travel abroad and you need a ticket? Relationship can give you. There is nothing you can imagine on this earth that relationship cannot give you. So relationship is the new currency of money. And this is why it is important. There are things money can't even buy that relationship can buy. That's how it is. There are things that your money cannot buy. You can't pay for it. But just having the right relationship can offer you those opportunities that your money can't. When you go after valuable relationships and not parasitic relationships, and you have a value to offer, I can guarantee to you that you may never lack, because relationship will produce money for you. And this is what I want every one of us to understand, that relationship is the new currency of money. The number 4 importance of relationship. Relationship is a voice that speaks to kings on your behalf. The importance of relationship, it is a voice. It speaks to kings on your behalf, even when you are not there. Relationship connects and speaks to great people without your knowledge. There are voices that speak very highly of you and make recommendations for you in boardrooms where key decisions are made and you are not even aware what is going on. It is relationship that earn you those voices. That's the value of relationship. Relationship is a voice. Many people have had opportunity of growth in their career because someone has recommended them. Someone in the boardroom just said, oh, let's give it to this company. This company can handle it. We can validate their work because somebody from somewhere that I know told me about this business. Somebody from somewhere told me that, no, this thing can do this job. The relationship is a voice. And I want everyone to understand the value of relationship. Number 5 value of relationship is that relationship grants you access to gatekeepers. Please know there are gatekeepers everywhere in your sector, in your industries, in ministries, in organizations, at the global development level, in countries and government institutions. There are gatekeepers. There are the people that they have the voice and they have the authority to make decisions and to influence systems and processes. These are the gatekeepers we're talking about. And if you are not within or aligned to have the right relationship with them, you may lose out. Many top-level jobs and contract opportunities in businesses and careers are mostly made through referrals and recommendations. My question to you and I is, who is recommending you in that business you are doing today? Now, I don't want you to tell me that, oh, I'm just doing fashion design. I'm just a mechanic or I'm into building construction. And even in the building construction, I'm just building, maybe I do windows, I do window louvers and all of the rest. I have seen people that all they do is the weathering work in building, and they've owned estates in massive environment, in highbrow environment in the city of Abuja and in the city of Lagos. Why? Relationship took them there. People that are just, manufacturing gates, and somehow, relationship got them to the right network. They got land in the highbrow estate, and that's how they own properties, and they went into investment and real estate investment. Relationship opens opportunities if you have access to gatekeepers. Who is recommending you? In the ministry that you are, who is recommending you? In your career, who is recommending you? You are an employee and all you feel is just, oh, I just want to do my job. And after that, you leave. You are not ready to relate with your supervisors. I'm sorry. Please understand that it's not there is what we call unhealthy office politics. And the healthy kind of office politics is where you have a cordial relationship, a relationship of loyalty and value to the organization, loyalty towards the objective and the growth of the organization. And that alone gives you access to gatekeepers. But to earn the access to gatekeepers, there are things you and I must do. So relationship offers you those opportunities. My question again, who is recommending you in your business? If your business is not growing wherever you are, check who are within you. Who are you relating with? Who is recommending you? Who are the gatekeepers? What are they doing that you are supposed to be doing? There are relationships and networks that once you have them, their credibility, it rubs on you. And you have the access to direct opportunities just by their credibility only. Do you have those kind of people around you? Just working hard and not investing in relationship and strategic network can be assumed to be a journey of 1,000 miles done by trekking or walking. When relationships can offer you a flight with a jet to arrive at your destination on time, why do you want to go by trekking? When a relationship can create a healthy and valuable relationship, can give you opportunity to flight, and you still want to keep working because you want to do it your own way. You want to work on your own self. No, life is governed through relationships and networking. Whatever product or service you have can only be patronized by people. And this can be fostered through relationships. It is people that make people. Let me share this, please. It's people that make people. You cannot say, oh, you can't be doing a good, no matter what you're producing, you can't buy your product. If you're relying on your family only to buy your product, it's just limited, they will do. People make people. And I want us to understand the value of relationship and go after it. Your success in business and career is as a result of valuable relationships in your life. Number 6, importance of relationship building. And why it is so important is that relationship is a ladder and a platform people climb to greatness. You want to get to greatness? Relationship is a ladder. Relationship is a platform. Don't joke with it. There are opportunities and privileges many people enjoy today, which can be traceable to investment in relationship by their parents, by their family members, or someone around them. And they use their names to access platforms for greatness. There are relationships that when you call the person's name today, that alone is enough to grant you access to bigger opportunities. Do you know all you need is just one platform for the world to see you, and that is all? Some of us is just one platform. You've been struggling in that, your business. You've been trying to make an ends meet, but things are not just moving. And you are complaining, oh, things are tough. But I can tell you, one relationship is enough to just put you on the platform that the world will hear you. Many of us, we are so much, we are talented. Many of us, we are gifted. Many of us, the work we do in our workplace is enough for you to become the supervising manager, but you are still being treated as an officer. Why? You are failing in the aspect of relationship. Your ability to build relationship must be intentional. You must grow it. You have to grow it. You have to work towards it. Relationship is a platform. Relationship is a ladder. I was listening to Pastor Korede Komaya, one of the striving pastors in Nigeria, and he was mentioning that just having a relationship with Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo, one of our revered fathers in the faith, the KICC pastor in UK, he said just the platform that Pastor Ashimolowo gave him a network and a relationship of people that within 1 year, the relationship Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo have that has cost him over 40 years to earn. Different levels of relationship with the likes of Mike Murdoch, with the like of Miles Moron, with the likes of Titi Jakes, with the like of, Mensa Otabi, and many others. He said he got access to those relationships within 1 year. That is what relationship can do to you. Relationship creates platforms. There is a story that was shared, I think, by Apostle Joshua Selma, that there was this young lawyer that was so much wishing to meet. There is this high, prominent law. I think he's a lawyer, someone that is very prominent, and the whole world wants him to always handle their cases. And he's so prominent, he's doing well in the law industry. And this young lawyer has been aspiring to meet this man, and the man has never had time. And there was this great event that was going on. And the man just told the guy, see, just walk to me on the platform. Just walk with me. And just by the man holding this young lawyer's hand to walk with him on the platform, that walk alone, and the world were able to see him open up doors for this guy. After he walked, the event ended, people started meeting this young lawyer. Oh, how can we access this man? We've been trying to meet him, but we never had opportunity. Okay, since he's not available, can you begin to do jobs for us? And that was how this guy blew. And the man told him, the guy ran to the man. He said, look, I've been trying to survive. I couldn't, but just after you walk me through on this platform, the whole world is beginning to locate me, and they are now asking me. He said, yes. He said, I purposely did that. And what I've just done is that by me working with you on that platform, I have shared my credibility with you. He says, so when you rise again, never forget to also do the same for others. Who are those at the top that they are ladders to your success? Who are those in the hands of affairs, in government sectors, in embassies, in different levels that you need to build relationship, and they can be a ladder to your greatness. It's so important, it is so vital that we shouldn't lose focus on that. Number 7, relationships are seasons, and you must value and maximize the seasons of your relationship. Let me share this short story, and those in Ghana, some of them can confirm this. When I was in Ghana, particularly, I so much have young people around me. We started this leadership in my house in Ghana, where young people come together and they just want me to continue to impact them, and we engage. And one of the things I keep telling many of them is that, look, guys, please make use of me well. Even in my office in Ghana, sometimes I tell people, make use of me, because there will be time it will be difficult to assess me. And honestly speaking, I was saying that with a sincere heart. I was saying that even without knowing what the future has in stake. As I mentioned in several of my teachings, that I had felt that while we were in Ghana, we felt so comfortable that we were ready to settle in completely, even after building our house over there. So we never thought of leaving. And within a short period of time, the relocation came and we needed to move to Mozambique. And I saw people that have had so much relationship with us, how they were almost weeping when we were leaving. A vacuum was created. A vacuum was created, and unfortunately, till date, some of these vacuums have not been filled up. Because relationships are seasons. You have to maximize the seasons of every relationship. We should never make a mistake to take relationships for granted. There are many people that understand the concept of relationship, and they enjoy the benefit a lot, even when they don't have the qualifications. Valuable relationship accelerates your ability to achieve greatness on time. Check out great men and women around the world. They have valuable relationships in their lives. To build valuable relationship is the capacity that you must develop, and it's something that you must sustain. But there are relationships that you can't force. As much as I'm encouraging us to build relationship, please, there are also relationships that you can't force yourself to. Also know that there are relationships that require mutual consent and readiness of both parties to show commitment to invest in it. Never remain or force a toxic relationship. As much as it's important to build relationship, never stay in any relationship that is toxic. Never stay in any relationship that there is no mutual consent and benefit, because you may regret it and it may be a waste of your valuable time. Now, I would like us to look at 3 levels of relationship, and we'll be rounding up with this. There are 3 levels of relationship that you must take note of, and each comes with its uniqueness and value. And please, I would like you to follow me on this level. The number 1 level of relationship is level 1, and I call that there are people below you that look up onto you, and you have what it takes to make an impact in their life. So you have to have relationship with those people. The level 1 kind of relationship is people below you that look up onto you, and you have what it takes to make an impact in their lives. You have to build relationship with those people. The second type of relationship you must have, which is the level 2, is people known as your peers, your colleagues, your friends, your workmates, and you are working together to accomplish your goals and your objectives in life. That is the second level of relationships. The third kind of relationship is people that are above you and that have achieved greatness in their business and careers. Let's quickly look at them. The number 1, building valuable relationship with people below you, which is the level 1 kind of relationship. Please, I want you to understand that no matter the current condition of your life, there are people you are better off in your career and business. Please just know this, that no matter your level, no matter where you are, if at your current situation now, there are still people that you are better off. In your business, in your career, even if you are an undergraduate, there are still people that you can still relate with. And these kind of people, they look upon to you as their supervisor at workplace. They look upon to you as their advisors. They look upon to you as a mentor. They look upon to you as a parent. They look upon to you as a life coach. They look upon to you. These people could be in your community. They could be your children. They could be, young people in schools. They're in churches, in environment. They see you as the person they want to be like. You must invest your time and energy to nurture this category of people, because they play a role to your success and achievement in your life. Can I be honest with us? Please, one of the mistakes many of us are making is that we are never ready and willing to build relationship with people below us. We are never ready and willing to offer people help. One of the pain I have seen is that, and I want us to start correcting this error, is that we have seen people ahead of us. I have seen people ahead of me that I keep saying that they never took the intention to add value to some of our lives. They had all the opportunities to do that, and they never did. It's only few people. And one of the things I have resolved is that I am intentional every moment to see that anybody below me, I would make an effort to contribute to their success in life. I want to be part of their journey. I want to be part of improving them. I want them to understand the mistakes I may have made, and they should not make those mistakes. There are some things I knew now. There are some relationships I'm having now that I feel regretted, that I wish I had this relationship 10 years ago. If I had them 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been where I am today. So I don't want those people to make those mistakes. And each and every one of us, hear me, you have the same people around you. Are you intentional in building relationship with them? There is no greater success or accomplishment one can have in life that can be compared to the success of making an impact in other people's life. There is no accomplishment, no matter the money you may have, no matter the recognition you may have. The biggest accomplishment of your life, which is a life of significance, is who you are impacting in your lives. Who are you intentional to build relationship with today for the purpose of helping them to be great tomorrow? Who are you intentional? Who are you intentional in building relationship with today in helping them to become great tomorrow? This is an awakening call to us. It is an error to despise those below you, and you are failing to invest your knowledge and experience in their lives. Unfortunately, I have seen bosses that have so much of experience, and they are leaving organization and they are telling the organization, I will show you people. And they fail to transfer those knowledge to staffs under them. And unfortunately, some of these staffs have served them truthfully. They've but just selfishness. Where, I'm speaking with every due respect, I'm speaking from experience, and I know what I'm saying. If you are here and nobody is benefiting from you, nobody is benefiting from your money, you are living a dangerous life. Nobody you are impacting, no matter your level. There are still people you can impact. Who are you relating with that is looking up onto you? There are some people, they don't need your money, they just need a word from you. And that word is just enough. How are you interested in investing into them? Don't push them away when they come to you with genuine interest to learn from you. Some of them may not have the courage or knowledge to engage you, but it is your responsibility to support their growth journey by not taking advantage of them. Stop intimidating your subordinate and business associate. These categories of people, they are important in your life journey and success in your life because they add up to your credibility in life, and they can do anything to serve you once they know your relationship with them is genuine and you want the best for them. That's the truth. With all due respect, today I am celebrating my secondary school principal, who, by the grace of God, I know she's also here now again. And, I celebrate because I knew that she was genuine in building some of us when we were in secondary school then. There are many people today I can call, I can speak about them, but there are people, with all due respect, I can't even call their names because they weren't part of my journey. Even though they were part of my journey, they didn't play a pivotal role. They were not willing to be genuine and to support my growth journey. One big mistake you will make is that someone that you are looking down to today, you don't know what that person may become tomorrow. That's why, look, I am almost like begging people to join this platform. I am almost reaching out to everybody. Sometimes people feel that I just want the numbers. No, because I know that I just want an opportunity for people to hear me and also to learn. I just want to add to people. I just want to give people opportunity for them to grow. And I'm grateful to God that to some extent, many people are beginning to see the value and the impact. Many. When the people under you, when they succeed, they give you a good name and a reputation. You can always make reference of them. One mistake you should never do with people under this category is also not to force yourself on them. As much as you like to help them, if they decide they don't appreciate your value on their lives, or not ready to be disciplined to follow your mentorship and guidance for their own benefit and greatness in life, please let them be. They have more to lose than you, but make an effort. Just try to show them kindness and forgive them when they seek genuine repentance. Look, one of the things I do, and I have many of my teams, they are here, they can attest to the fact, there is nobody that works under me that I don't add value to. There is nobody. I hate to see people that I have an opportunity to change them or I met them at a particular level and they remain that way. No. I could remember as far back as 2016, when I moved to Ghana from the city of Abuja, and I was taking up a position, and we were recruiting for driver's position. And there was this driver that didn't have the ability to read and write, but he's very intelligent. He was providing car rental to our organization at that time, and the country director told me verbatim. That's what relationship can do. He said, James, I don't care if this guy cannot read nor write. This guy, I trust him. He has done A, B, C, D for us when we were having a car rental business with him. And this guy, I trust him. You have to give him an employment. That's what relationship does. By qualification, there was no way I would have selected him because this is an NGO and drivers must at least have the ability to read and write. This person, as I speak to you, is still in that organization till tomorrow. Why? Relationship. Now, what am I saying? Apart from just that relationship, between time, I have seen him improve in doing his full retirement. I challenge him. I tell him, look, you have to, and I keep encouraging his colleagues. And over time, he started doing his full retirement. And he is able to do some of those responsibilities himself without relying on his colleagues. Who are you impacting lives to? I am in Mozambique today. I can't count you the number of people. By the grace of God, we are just barely 2 years here. That as low as security people, we are intentional in finding how we can be an impact to them. Are there people in your life today that you are very intentional to grow and invest in them? So the first level is this level. Please, you must build relationship with people under you. I will not be able to finish this section, but I think I will just take the level 2, then we go into question and answers. Please keep dropping your questions. And let me also just use this opportunity to share some announcement. And I'm intentional also in doing this, that of a few days ago, we being grateful also to God, the James Oluwole Leadership and Impact got registered. So it is now a legal entity. And I want to share that I don't just want to keep offering services on just by way connecting through the Zoom platform. If you are interested, I want to offer support to organizations, to ministries, to churches, to any religious levels. And some of these, to be honest with you, I want to offer those engagement, not at some of them may not be at a fee. I just want to offer help. I just want to impact, particularly to young people. There are some that, to be honest, it may come with fee, but the intention is not just around the fee aspect. I just want to add value. If you're interested and you want us to have a speaking engagement in your ministries, in your organization, I am open. And I just want to let you know, if you're also interested in mentorship, in coaching, I provide that service, being a leadership coach and a trainer and a speaker, and that would come at a fee, but at a discounted fee. Just to share that we offer this service, and this is a platform that we want to keep engaging as we grow. There are the second levels of relationship that we have is the people known as your peers, and you are working towards accomplishment of your goals and objectives in life. That is the second kind of relationship that we should have. Those that are your peers. You must be intentional to know who your peers are at every point in time. Are you willing to collaborate and learn from your colleagues and business associates to dominate your market and industry with excellence? Are you willing? You must have relationship with people that you know they are your colleagues, they are your peers. You want to share knowledge together. You want to share experience together. You want to have a collaboration, a partnership. I think this is one of the questions Desire has asked during our last section. So collaborations with peers is key, is vital. And we have to be intentional in building those kind of relationships. At this level, you don't see one another as competitors, but you see yourself as complementers because you need each other to achieve greatness. You make effort to invest in one another. You bring value to one another and not becoming a parasite who only wants to keep getting and absorbing from your peers, and you are never ready to give or invest in them. There are some people like that. All they want is everything they can get from you, every benefit they can get from you as a colleague, but they are never willing to share their own experience for people to learn. That's not the kind of relationship we are asking of. This is relationship of your peers, of your same people, that you add value to each other. You support your growth. You are intentional to supporting your growth. I joined the Billionaires Conclave, which is under the mentorship of Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. But through that, I have many of my peers, many friends that have enjoyed the investment portfolios that program offers. Many have bought landed properties in real estate, in Abuja, in Lagos, in other areas, just as a result of the relationship we have. I never charge them, but the leverage of my relationship with them. That is what we're talking about. I am the one who is under the Billionaires Conclave, but as a result of my platform, my peers are able to enjoy my relationship and benefit from it. When peers network strategically and with the best of positive intention, they achieve much through synergies, and they are unstoppable. If you want to be unstoppable, please look for like-minded kind of people around you and grow with them. Grow with them. Be intentional. Going alone with no one that challenge you in your business or career will make you a local champion and cause you to remain on your comfort zone, no matter the environment you find yourself. Listen, I am so up to date with as much as I wish and I want to learn Portuguese speaking. With all due, I want to, but up to now, I can't speak Portuguese. I can't speak Portuguese language, but I continue to find how I can relate with people. I have people that speak Portuguese that we try to communicate through just sending messages through translator on WhatsApp, because there is an intention. I will never get to an environment. I am grateful. I told you people, just going to Eswatini in December and spending barely a month. Look at the numbers of relationships that trip had given to myself and family. Today, if I'm not mistaken, we have more than 5 to 6 people from Eswatini that are joining this call, just because I visited Eswatini within a space of 1 month. And I built relationship that I know it will be forever, even if I don't go to Eswatini again. These are the kind of lives I want us to build. A life that you are intentional on daily basis. But where you feel that, oh, I just want to go alone. No, and some of times you have to invest in this relationship. You have to spend time and invest in it. And I'm doing that. I'm learning it and I'm doing it. At this level, there are peers you also need to avoid. As you build and grow valuable relationship, there are also some of your peers you need to avoid. Who are those people you need to avoid? Number one, please avoid keeping relationship with peers or colleagues that are dream killers. I beg you, don't stay around people that are dream killers. It will never help you. Don't have relationship with them. Cut off from them. Please never stay around such people, no matter any past investment they may have made into your life. Dream killers, run away from them. Number two, people you need to avoid. Avoid keeping relationship with lazy people that are full of negative mindsets and complaints. Don't be around such people. People that are not ready to go forward. Every time is complaint. The government is this. The government is that. Oh, this. Every time the organization is bad. This is bad. This our business is so difficult. Everything is negative. They are lazy. Don't have relationship with those kind of people. This category of people will waste your time, and they do much of talk and less of value. Some of them are too emotional and they only have you as their crying baby. They will come and share all their complaint to you. They are not ready to grow. They are not ready to mature. Maturity and growth is not by age. It's by common sense and ability to take responsibility. Don't be around people that are just noisemakers and have no results or value to add. Number three, avoid keeping relationship with peers that have stopped growing. They only speak of past experience and stories you both shared, but have nothing to add to your present goals or your future goals. Can I be honest with you guys? Honestly speaking, with all due respect, one of the things that I keep saying the word intentional is that I want to choose my friends. I want to choose, I'm a friend to everybody, but I am very careful that no matter who I'm relating with, it's either I'm adding value to you, or you are adding value to me, or we are adding value to ourselves. I will never be around anybody that I don't challenge people. I will not. It is not my kind any longer. I am around you. We have to grow together. We have to. And that is what don't be around people that they have nowhere to go. No, it's not worth your time. Many of our youth, we are wasting our effort. We are wasting time. We are just gallivanting, sitting around. No mind, you people, you young people, you will say 3-4 hours of the day. No value addition, nothing. And just talking. You talk about Messi, you are done with Messi, you go to Ronaldo, you finish Ronaldo, you go to one musician, Davido. You are just talking, no value. Wasting time and effort. No. Please, you need to understand that you need to avoid people that are not ready to grow. The number 4 people you need to avoid, or number 5, is avoid keeping relationship with peers with negative competitive mindset. And they get uncomfortable when they know you are ahead of them. Please run away from those kind of people. People that cannot celebrate your success. People that your success is a threat to them, and you know, why stay around them? Why hang around them? For what sake? Friends that cannot add value to you and your growth is a threat to them, avoid them. It's not necessary. Look, this life is too short and it's too important for you to be with the right network. Stop hanging around people that are not ready for your growth. Stop hanging around people that are angry when they see you grow. When you tell them, oh, I just got this now. Rather than this celebrating, they are getting angry. Some people are so, it's competition. A friend was telling me that he got to a point where he bought a property, is it a car, and the following week, another person went to buy the same kind of car. What kind of life? We are not saying people shouldn't do the same kind of things, but let it be an healthy kind of competition. A healthy kind of competition. There is no place I have bought land since I started buying land that I don't have any friend that bought land around me. That's where I am. Everything I have is my mouth. I can't keep it. I don't know how to keep secret. Every of my success. Now, look, I can't tell you the number of people I'm begging now to join John Maxwell. It's as if you would think as if John Maxwell is paying me some big money the way I'm selling his market. You would think as if Dr. Olumide is paying me. No, there is something. Every success I attain, I want somebody to get it. I am not after people's feeling this unhealthy competition. No, I am not. As far back as 2013 that I bought my first land, the second land beside me, the third land beside me are people through me that got those lands and built their houses in the same area I am. The same land we built in Ghana, my neighbor is my colleague and friend, the country director of our organization in Ghana. We got the land. I told him, look, there's this opportunity. And he went and he said, oh, and that there had been no place I have bought properties that people have not encouraged people. Don't stop this competition. It won't help. And I would like to conclude here. I'm sorry I've taken our time. As much as I wish to end through the third level, which is those above, but our time is up. And we would like to take questions. Thank you so much. Question, please. On WhatsApp, please, if you have a question, you can also ask.
Yeah, God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, more grace. Thank you so much for the teaching. Pastor Femi speaking.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. You can move ahead.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much. God bless you. We really appreciate the impact of this teaching tonight. I want to ask a very important question. Now, among those peers we are to avoid, those with unhealthy competitive tendency. Now, my question is, what if they are your family members, very close, that will always have access to you, and they are very competitive, never celebrate your success, or things like that. So how do we handle them? Now, I'm not talking from a pastoral perspective now. I want us to talk professionally. How do we handle them professionally?
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Let me share that. Look, when we can I thank you so much. I deeply appreciate your question, sir. I will be very honest, and please, if there are anyone also, we have a lot of our professionals here. Anyone that would also want to contribute, please, the opportunity is there. Please, you can contribute. Just raise your hand. But let me share, sir, that there are one of the mistakes we have made. Sometimes is that we are not selfish on ourselves. We are sometimes we want to satisfy people and dissatisfy ourselves. That's the truth. And in the intention of satisfying people, we have taken some unhealthy, wrong, and things that we shouldn't have accepted that people have done to us. But out of love, out of care, out of our African nature, we are family people. We still want to have them around us, even when we know that these people are hurting us. So let me be honest and let me be very objective that please, let's begin to love ourselves. Let's begin to be more selfish on our own self first and our immediate family. If I don't pray it and I don't wish it, even if it is my parents that don't want my success, let me be honest with you, sir, I will cut off my relationship with them. I will continue to send them what a son is supposed to do to them, but I'm being objective to you. They will not know my stories. I will be careful not to share my success with them. But my duty as a son will continue. But they will not understand and know anything about me. You see, sometimes we make, and I will be very conscious of also making people around me never to share that again with people, with them. And I'm being very objective. My mom might be listening to me, and I know she's not a bad person. My family, I'm grateful to God. But I know what you're saying, sir, that there are some people that they are just after one's downfall, sir. Let's not inform them of our success. Look, they may get angry. Oh, you don't call. There is this, you don't call. Let them get angry. The worst they will do is they get angry. Let them see. We have to be, being somebody that doesn't want my good. Of what value does that person have? This life is too, is too short for me that I should be focusing on somebody that wants my downfall, or I am the one making every effort to make good relationship with the person. I'm the only one making effort. The person is not ready to reciprocate. No, it can no longer be. As long as it's not our spouse, as long as it's not our parent, and even with parents, there has to be a bridge. I don't know if my response is right, but this is what I will do. It is me first in this before another person, because I must be alive. I must be there to grow so that somebody can enjoy my success. If I'm dead today, which I don't hope for, the same people, they will continue their lives, sir. They will even be happy that that person is gone. So I will no longer have to be the one to suffer for their ill health. No. This is what I will do. So my recommendation to you, sir, is that please let go. They shouldn't know of your success. It's not necessary. That's what I would encourage, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you so much. Our mommy is here also, Dr. Gloria Tim. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you for another impactful teaching. That's what she wrote. Emeka says that this topic has really opened my mindset to an aspect I haven't been exploiting to my advantage in my career and life. Thank you for this great lecture. Thank you so much, Emeka. I'm super happy that this has created the needed value. Relationship. See, there is so much to add. We are going to have the part 2 of these. Please, yeah, someone has raised his hand. Please, you can ask a question. Yes, please.
Yeah, good evening, and thank you very much for such an insightful and impactful session we had. My name is Thomas from Ghana.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, my question is, There are some times that you want to establish, have a relationship with someone, and it's like the person doesn't really want to have anything doing with you, probably because sometimes you perceive that they feel maybe you are not at their level, or sometimes you perceive that maybe they feel you want to take advantage of them, and you within you know that that is not actually what you want to establish. You just want to have a relationship, not a one way where you only benefit, but also be able to contribute in a way in the life of the person. But because of the attitude of the person, it really becomes very difficult to even get close, and then even to let the person know what you have, that you can also contribute in the relationship. So I just want to say, in such situation, do you just walk away, or is there something that you can really do, since you feel that that relationship can be very mutual for both of you? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. So, and I'm so much happy, Mr. Thomas, that you asked this question, because it's also going to help me to address some parts. Now, let me share that we are the one that have to be intentional in creating relationships. Now, and when we are intentional in creating relationship, the people we want to create relationship with, there are some people that they may not be interested. And sometimes the reason some of these people may not be interested is not because they also don't want to have a relationship, but it's because of bad experience. I'm telling you, people have abused relationship. And I have a section on abusers of relationship. Look, when we are done with this teaching, I'm telling you all, you are going to see why sometimes some people are really careful not to have a relationship, because some people have dealt with them badly. So those kind of people are careful, but there are two things I'm going to encourage to you. Sir, I'm going to go back to the statement of John Maxwell. Who do you know that knows someone I need to know? Let me tell you, every relationship you want to create, there is somebody that can lead you to that relationship. Don't go yourself. If you make attempt, go through somebody that know the person. You can rely on people's credibility, and that is the easiest way to create relationship with people. Because people that you want to create relationship, they are also careful. They don't know you. They don't know you. So they needed that credibility. Let me give you an example. This is just recent. A few weeks ago, I began to tell someone, we have some family friends here, and I began to tell them that, man, there are a lot of professionals, Nigerian professionals in Mozambique, that are the like-minded of my kind of person. And how can we meet? How can we connect? And they told me that there is this one man you need to meet. And if you meet that man, he will link you up. Look, I made every effort to find him, and I used somebody he knows. And that was how we had that relationship in my office not this Friday, the upper Friday. And while we were engaging, we were already talking, having good conversation. And I believe he might be on this call today. Just working out, he was telling me there is another person he would want me to meet. And why? And he said, oh, that person used to be in the office where we were currently, and maybe they relocated. And while I was seeing him off, apparently the person he wanted me to meet was just coming. And that was how we met also. And last Friday, intentionally, I requested for a time with them. We had a lovely dinner. And more than I knew, two more people again, or one more person again, or two more people again. And we immediately created a network of professionals of Nigerians that are in Mozambique, and that they are doing great. Now, I was intentional with that relationship. I invested my time, I made cut throughs. I even invested to have dinner with them, and we had a great time. And I can tell you that relationship is going places. Now, what am I saying? That you can leverage on other people that know somebody so that you can use that to open those opportunities. Then the second thing is that nobody wants to have relationship with you if you don't bring value. And this is where we make mistake. What value are you planning to add in that relationship you want to create? People want people that will bring value. So you must come with a value. So, and this, I'm trying not to go into some things, but let me share. One of the mistakes we all make is we always want to, what can I get? What can I get from this relationship? And we are loose, particularly with high network people, with high valued people. The mistake we always go for is, what can I get? Let me tell you, everybody is like you. The same way you want to get something from people, the same way people also want to get something from you. Never go into a relationship without thinking of a value to add. As much as big as Dangote is, I'm telling you with all due respect, if I have an opportunity of relating with Dangote today, I am going to find a way that I can still add value to him. And I'm telling you the honest truth, I will find a way. I am already strategizing ways that I'm going to have closer relationship with John Maxwell. I am. I don't just want the mentorship. I mean, we are membership of over 55,000 people in the world. But I would want a situation where if John Maxwell ever thinks of anybody in Africa, somebody called James must always ring in his mind. So what would James do to get that true? It's not something I can share. But you just have to be intentional. There is no level that somebody has arrived in life that they don't need somebody to add value to them. So think about this too. Find somebody that knows them, that will open that door of opportunity to add value to them. For the sake of time, there are so much of questions. I have a question on WhatsApp. Let me take it. And this is from Kelechi from South Africa. Thank you so much, sir. It says, good evening, sir. Thank you for this thought-provoking lecture tonight. I am grateful. Here are my questions. As a pastor, how do I build a sound relationship with the people I am pastoring without them seeing it that I want to take advantage of them? Number two, how do I build a strong relationship with my boss, the national pastor, particularly when I don't know how to initiate a relationship? How? Okay, sir, I think this addresses the answer I gave Thomas, sir. It addresses your number two question. So I won't go that deep again. On your number two question on how to build relations with your national pastor, sir, add value. Add value. I am a youth coordinator, and I'm not a pastoral staff at all, just doing my own thing. And by the grace of God, I have had relationship with top level men of God in the commission. Why? Because I was towards adding value. It is all about value. So, sir, the question I gave to Thomas addresses your number two question. Be intentional to find who knows your boss and that can link you to them. Two, always think of a value that you will add. Many of them. Let me give you people this simple example, just to show you some things I do so that we make it more practical. When I went to US earlier this year, I was supposed to also go to our head office in Colorado, Denver. So I was in Florida, and I was also going to go. I was to visit families and friends in California, and I was to go to Denver. And due to the USAID challenges and with the President Trump shutdown of USAID, it affected a lot of things. And my head office said, "Oh, please, at this time they may not be needing me to come over." And I said, "Oh, that's great." Now, when I got my when I had my Maxwell Leadership Certification after the program, I did some vital things. And I just want to tell you what it means to add value to people. And I'm not doing this I'm not doing it to find any favor or whatever, but this is my lifestyle. There is no place I go to, I don't buy gifts to people. So, and what is the gift? Books. I can't tell you the number of people on this platform that have given books that they can tell you. Now, when I got my certification, our CEO, our vice president of finance, our global HR, they are all aware that I was in the US. Everybody was so grateful that I attended and I became a Maxwell certified coach. But what did I do? I didn't just send them the certificate. Before sending them the certificate, I said, no, I'm going to still continue to add value to people. What did I do? I bought some powerful books of John Maxwell. I bought those books and I parceled them, 2 each, for some of the top management levels in my organization. And I sent them a copy of the book via WhatsApp, and I said, I just want to thank you for giving me. Now, let me clarify. My organization didn't sponsor my Maxwell certification. I paid everything. So I'm not doing it to say thank you because they sponsored me. No. But in sustaining relationship, there are some steps you must take ahead. I sent 2 powerful books of Maxwell and a copy of the certification to them, and I parceled it to them. Look, that humbled many of them. And I didn't just do that to our US team. Every of my staff in Mozambique, I bought a book for them. All my colleagues and my boss. Look, in relationship building, I have mastered the way to build it. And I go as far as I can. I told you people sometime, the reason I have my school principals, my secondary school teachers still here is because of relationship. They will not just come. I am the one going after them because I know the value of relationship. Please, let's invest in relationship. Many of us, we don't. We don't invest in relationships. So we have to be intentional in investing in relationship. Let me give you another example. There is this story of Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, there is a woman that wanted to have a meeting with Warren Buffett. And Warren Buffett said, what is she coming to do? And I'm not ready. And he said, okay, I'm giving her 20 minutes of my time. Whatever question she has for me, 20 minutes of my time. And Warren Buffett is one of the richest billionaires in the world. And now, what did this woman do? This woman went to research about Warren Buffett. And she saw that he likes, what did they call it? Shakes, a kind of a brand of Coca-Cola. She researched about him and she knew that Warren Buffett likes it. So when she went for that meeting, she said, Warren Buffett, I'm happy you're here and I have this 20 minutes with you, but I know that you like this kind of Coke. And she said, I thought to buy you one. Then Warren Buffett looked at her. He said, wow. He said, for you to have known that I love this kind of Coke means that you have researched so much about me. And on that basis, I give you my time. Use me today as much as you can. A meeting of 20 minutes went to over 2 hours. Why? The woman touched a part in him that he couldn't have imagined. Because the Coke was an energy. He needs to be sipping. There is no relationship we cannot unlock. I can tell you, there is no relationship on this earth we cannot unlock. But we must be intentional and be ready to invest in it. Through how? You have to be intentional by creating value. You have to think about building it yourself. That is how you need to go by it. The second question, sir, is what do I do if a relationship, the second, you said, how do I build relationship with my members? The same way, you have to be intentional, bring value to them. There is no member that doesn't want a value from their leader. Sir, when you add value, people will come to you. There is so much I can't share. Sir, it's all about value. Always think about what can I give? What can I give? And when we talk about it's not money. When you are giving people money, sometimes money doesn't add anything. They spend it and that's all. Always think about what else can I do to people's life? What else? There is somebody on this platform that called me. Let me tell you some things I do. The person called me and the person, he said, I have this little amount and I want to do an investment. What can I do? And, and I said, okay, I took it as if it's mine. I didn't have the answer. It's been long I left Nigeria. And the amount is a small amount. And I had to call 3 or 4 people. I said, look, I have somebody, the person has this amount, and what kind of business? And somebody said, okay, this. And they advised that in the location he is, he can do, let him go into farming business, buying of produce and storing them, and over time he sells. And that was the idea I gave that person. Now, on my usual level, I don't do those kind of things, but no, I want to keep relationship. This person needs an help. I cannot offer the help. I have to leverage on my networks. And I provided that help to that person. Another of our mommy also, she wanted to get a land in a real estate place. She reached out. I have already contacted other people that are ready to support. I mean, you can always add value to people as much as you can. Another question on WhatsApp, it says, please, I want to ask, what to do if a relationship you actually value got lost as a result of negative competitive peer that decided to tell lies to your mentor or boss that convinced him to cut the relationship? Is over time, your trust will be restored. It's just a matter of time. Let me tell you, people would always want your downfall. That's why you need to always gauge yourself. And when that happens, it's just a matter of time. Don't just continue to be yourself. Continue to make efforts to build a relationship and to build a trust back. It's a matter of time. That relationship will be built back. Emeka, you said you have a little contribution. Okay, I will give you an opportunity. Elijah says, thank you, sir, for shedding more light on the topic. And Samson says, thank you, so illuminating. And Nicholas, thank you so much, sir. He said, thank you for this impactful section. Relationship is currency. That is a key statement. Thank you so much, sir. I have Mr. Nicholas is one of also a very big brother that I'm so excited that he's joined. He's currently in Madagascar. Thank you so much, sir, for your time today. And Shaibu says, thank you so much for this kind of teaching and powerful reminder to me. I think that sometimes a lack of good relationship can cut off in your career and business. Thank you, Shaibu. This is one of those staffs I had worked with. He says, I use this opportunity and platform to remind myself and to reconnect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shaibu. Emeka, please, if you still want to make contribution, please do. We have 3 more minutes before we end the section. And if there is any questions also, please, people should let me know. But Emeka, you can make your contribution. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Good evening, sir. Thank you very much for this very wonderful topic. I would have wanted to do my contribution because we'll be having this class subsequently. And because of time, I will just allow my contribution to come on the subsequent program, so I don't take too much of our time. Thank you very much for the wonderful topic.
Okay. Thank you so much, Emeka. I'm grateful. Any other person in this last 2 minutes we have? And thank you so much. I also have my secondary school teacher, one of the people that I deeply appreciate as a mentor, Mr. Ogunseye. Thank you so much. He says, thank you for another impactful section this evening. Managing relationship for progressive outcome is key. More grace. Thank you so much, sir. Super excited having you on this platform. Thank you, sir. Any question? And if none, please, I would just want to say thank you to everybody. I deeply appreciate our contribution. I deeply appreciate the time, the engagement, and I'm super happy that is yielding the needed value that we have intended to. And as I mentioned earlier, please, if you need me in your organization, I am happy to, though I'm very busy, we can always see how we can connect. If you need me to come to speak, I am super available. Please, I can provide topics, you can provide topics, and we can see how to collaborate. I'm also available for coaching if you're interested, on mentorship if you're interested. Let's do business. Thank you so much for everyone for your time this evening. And for those that are joining us for the first time, we would always have the recorded version of these teachings. So we have it on our YouTube channel. Please, you can always check on the James Oluwole Leadership YouTube channel. And let me use this opportunity to thank my media team. These teams, they are just super great. I just want to thank them. You can see even my slide has changed level. Thanks to my media team. They are doing this as a voluntary support. And I just want to thank each of them. One of them was with me today, supporting me even on a weekend, on a private engagement that I have. Thank you so much. I just want to appreciate everyone. And please, if you are not on our WhatsApp channel, I will encourage you to do. And you can always also access some of our teachings. There is a lot that we have taught on different subjects. You can go to James Oluwole on YouTube or Instagram, and you can find a lot of our recorded sections. And particularly for this, it will be out by tomorrow evening. So by tomorrow evening or latest on Tuesday morning, it should be out. And it could be out earlier than that. Always check on that. If you're interested to be on the community of the WhatsApp, we do a lot, we share a lot. And for those that have joined, they can tell you what we're enjoying. So please be part of the WhatsApp platform as we continue to engage. It's a platform of professional minds, people. We are conscious of what we put on those platforms. We don't preach religion. We don't preach, it's more professional as a professional setup where we add value to each other. Thank you and have a blessed week ahead. I really want to thank everyone. Have a great week and bye for now.